Okay, now what you see on your screen is an email broadcasting software or email marketing software, a popular software called Dotmailer, and this is the program I'm using for my official email marketing purposes. So I'll do a very quick demo just so that you just understand what are the key features, objectives, purposes, benefits, and everything of an email broadcasting software or an email marketing platform. Now, at the top, you can see the dashboard, the front, the home page. This is where you set up all your campaigns, email campaigns. And then in this section, you have all your email contacts and the segments, groups. There are different things that you can do. Say if you have 50,000 database, how you can segment your customers, on what basis. Is it based on their behavior? Is it based on their profile, gender? Is it based on something else, the email account, domain? So many different ways of segmenting email databases. And here you have reportings. Okay, what is the success or the failure or the performance? How many emails have you sent? How many of them have been opened? How many of these customers have actually clicked on it? How many have bought from these email addresses? And so on and so forth. A lot of metrics to look at. And there's another section called automation, where you can automate your email campaign so that you don't have to actually sit in front of your computer and email campaigns every day or every week. You can create rules based on, okay, let's say there's a customer who is visiting your website, say 10 customers who visited the website, looked at the category A and then went to category B but didn't buy. So you automate the campaign saying, okay, depending on the emails that you have captured, if these people have logged in, then you, then you have their email addresses. So this program can track the users, what pages they looked at, what products they looked at, did they buy or did not buy, and how much they have previously purchased, what type of products they have previously purchased. So based on that, you can come up with so many simple or complex automation rules and automatically send campaigns based on that. For example, customers who went to this category A, and if they have previously purchased high value products, you are going to send campaign 1. For customers who have purchased low value products, you are going to send campaign 2. So likewise, you can have multiple campaigns which will be triggered by the different rules you have set. So I won't have actually time to go through all these advanced features, but all these are possibilities of these email programs, email marketing programs. So let's look at what these campaign building features we have. So this is where you create a new campaign. So I'm just clicking on a campaign that I have already created just to show you how it looks like. So first of all, you go to the create step. Now different software providers, service providers will have different workflows, user experiences, but at the end of the day, the final result is going to be very similar. So here you put your subject line, here you put the friendly from name, from whom the email is going to be sent. And then the sending email address, you can add multiple email addresses and select which one you want to select at a time. And then it is just giving you a preview of how it is going to look like in the recipient's email. And actually here there's another nice option, split testing. What does that mean? So you have subject line A, and you can split this to another one, then you can do subject line B. So different subjects, you can, if you have 10,000 users, say for example, you can select 1,000 users at a, for the first one. These 1,000 users are going to split like 50-50, which means 500 users are going to get subject A, another 500 users are going to get subject B, and then this program can track the open rates of campaign A and campaign B and see which subject line performed better. Based on that, it automatically selects the winning subject line, and the program is going to apply that subject line for the rest of the database, which is 9,000 users. The balance is going to get the best performing subject line. All right. So that is one, very nice, user friendly, effective feature these programs have. Then you continue to the creating step, and there you can select a template that you have already created, or these programs have free templates. You can just copy one of the free templates they have and start creating your own email campaign. Now, in this case, I have already created a campaign here. So I have put the logo, the navigation, the header navigation. Now this text is basically what you see when you go to Gmail, for example. Now let me go to one of the see, for example, Odell, end of season sale at Odell. So that is a subject, and then you see click here to see a web copy of this email. I mean, that is not a very nice introduction, right? But what I want to show you is basically in this program, you can put a nice text, short text introducing what it is, so that the recipient's email after the subject line, they can see what you are going to enter here, right? The short intro. And then now in this .mail program I'm using, they have like very user-friendly features. Like for example, if I want to put an image here, I can just drag this block. Okay, now I'm going to insert an image from. Now I have my image folders here. Say I go here and click on that, and that is the image I want to insert. So it is automatically inserted to my email. And then I go to my building blocks again. I want to put a text box here. I drag that. So for example, I need to write a nice intro, and I just put that box here, and I can start typing. This is my heading, and whatever the description you can write, and then you can apply your styles, right? Okay, it is a heading. Likewise, now this is a 2-column template. So as you can see here, under these blocks, here I can define the number of columns I want in my template. If I need a button, I can just drag here and it will create a button. Then I can change the button colors and text and everything. So a lot of features. So let's say you have basically created your campaign. So I'm not going to save this because this is my actual platform. I don't know if one of my other teammates have actually, they are going to use this platform, the template. So I don't want to save this. I'll go back and come back here. Did I save it? So now the next step is actually, after creating the content, you can go to the test mode. One way of doing is actually you can send that campaign to your own email address or to a team of people who will be receiving this as a test, or this program has a service. It will send this email to certain type of email addresses, Gmail, Outlook, Yahoo, Apple, and a lot of other services, and see whether your email is going to look nice, properly formatted on those platforms, plus is it going to go into the spam box or inbox. It can do a kind of a calculation based on some algorithms they have, and they can tell you your email is probably going to go into the spam box of Gmail, but it is looking fine on Outlook, or it is looking fine on Outlook 360 or whatever, depending on, because different email programs like Yahoo and Gmail and Outlook, they have their own formulas to calculate the spam emails. Some programs, your email may come in as a good email. For another program, your email may come as a spam email. I'll discuss that later. So this program can do that kind of a testing as well. Finally, you go to the the sending step, where you are going to select your recipients. Okay, so do you want to send this email campaign to the entire database, or do you want to send this campaign to certain type of segments you have created? And what time, when and what time do you want to send it? You can schedule it. And finally, here there's another option, remail, which means if people don't open this email, send the same email again after X number of days, so or 5 hours or 2 days, for the people who have not opened the email. So you are giving another try. So that is another option this program has. So as I told you, different programs will have different features, services, options. Don't expect all these features from all the services, like things like MailChimp, for example, which is a cheap solution. It is designed for small and medium term businesses. So it may not have all these features. Now the platform that I'm using is actually a bit of an expensive platform, basically designed for some mid to large scale companies. But most of these features are very common. Like there are some value additions you don't find in certain programs, but that is how it works. Now I basically explained the campaign, automation, context. Now reporting, when you go to reporting, now it will tell you the performance of all your campaigns. Now for example, now in this case, it tells you, okay, this campaign was sent on the 30th June and it was sent to 52,000 people. So it was delivered to 99% of them. So which means it was not rejected by like firewalls or anything. It was delivered to the recipients. But it does not mean that it ended up in an inbox. It would have ended up in a spam box as well. There is no proper way to check whether it ended up in a spam box or inbox. What this number says is it was somehow delivered to an email box recipient. 5,000 of the people have opened this, which means 10% of the people have opened. Now that is one thing you have to understand. Sending an email campaign to 100,000 or 500,000 people doesn't mean that all of them are going to open your campaign email. So be careful or be mindful that when your email guy, marketing guy, or the company, when they promise you 500,000 database, only very few people, X amount of people are going to open this campaign. And then out of 5,000 people who opens, 900 people have clicked on it. 7 hard bounces means the email have been rejected or have not been delivered. And unsubscribe, after receiving this email, 58 people have unsubscribed. So an open rate out of say 5,900 people have opened, so that is almost 8%. So all these things can be tracked. So campaign after campaign, you can monitor this performance. So this is actually an email marketing platform, and definitely you need a platform like this if you are doing a professional, legitimate email marketing campaigns regularly. And you can't, as I told you before, you can't just rely on your personal email account or your office email account, because those accounts may not have these features. So these are very effective, efficient platforms for you to manage your marketing automation. So I hope you have a good idea of this feature. So my advice for you is actually to create a free account with MailChimp, or there are a lot of other solutions like Campaign Monitor, ExactTarget, and there were a couple of other popular solutions. So create a free account, play around with the tool, understand what they are, what the features are, do a test campaign with 10 email addresses, collect your friends' email. Now in the classroom you have 10, 15 friends already. Collect their email addresses, do a test campaign, and see how things work. Okay, so that is about the features of an email marketing software. Now, in the next step, let's talk about the content. Okay, you have a database, you have a platform. Now, what are you going to send? How effective your design and copy is. So let's talk about in the next video.